Good morning, everyone. My name is Kevin King, General Manager for Reclamation District 1000. I have a brief update for you all this morning regarding the Natomas Basin Levee Improvement Project. I have a presentation that I'll start here and we'll give you an update. So thanks for asking me to be with you this morning.
This is the Natomas Basin in Northern California. Looks like any other neighborhood, right? Except Natomas and the Sacramento region are some of the most at-risk regions in the nation for catastrophic flooding. Local, state, and federal agencies are undertaking more than $1 billion in construction to upgrade the 42 miles of levees that surround the area and help hold back floodwaters. The Sacramento Area Flood Control Agency and the Central Valley Flood Protection Board have completed improvements to 18 miles of levees, and over the next several years, the Corps of Engineers will work on completing the remaining 24 miles. Why invest so much in just one region? Because flooding in the Natomas Basin has devastating impacts beyond California. The Natomas Basin is home to more than 100,000 people, the Sacramento International Airport, and California's two largest national highways pass through the heart of the region. The loss of life and property caused from catastrophic flooding would be immense, causing significant disruption throughout Sacramento and heavily impacting local, state, and federal emergency resources. Additionally, if the transportation corridors were shut down due to flooding, people throughout the U.S. could easily see shortages and increased prices on food and other commodities coming from California. The impacts to people and property are just one part of the risk, though. The probability of disaster in the region is also high. The Natomas Basin lies in one of the lowest areas in the region, next to several waterways and two powerful rivers, the Sacramento and American Rivers. The region has a historical tendency to naturally flood, and when the water is high, like it was in 1986, 1997, and 2017, the only thing holding back floodwaters are the 42 miles of man-made levees. The Army Corps of Engineers improvements to these levees will consist of several phases of work across 9 sections or reaches. Construction is expected to take about 8 years.
So that video was produced in 2017, and the Corps obviously has started a lot of work since that time. So to give you an update to where we are 4 years later, we'll just walk through these sections here and kind of start at the southern boundary of the district along Garden Highway and the Highway 99 interchange with reaches A and B. Reach A, the Corps has started with demolition of structures and tree removal. They're supposed to finish their final construction plans and go out to bid later this spring and summer, with contract award scheduled for September of 2021. And that work would then begin in the spring of 2022, which has a cutoff wall and adjacent levee in certain portions of Reach A. Reach B continues construction and relocation of the Riverside Canal for the Natomas Mutual Water Company and their levee construction south of Power Line Road. RD1000 has a portion of this work being done for them as well, and that's the replacement of Pumping Plant 3. That actually started today on April 15th while I'm recording this presentation. They have started that and will be complete by November 1. Probably the biggest impact for the community on this particular part of the work is that Garden Highway will be shut down between Del Paso and San Juan Road between April 15th and November 1. And as we go through these slides here, I know there's a lot of information on them, and I don't expect that you'll be able to see it very well, but that's why I'll read through these. Moving on to Reach C and Reach D. Reach C project is complete. And the district is providing all the ongoing operations and maintenance of that section. Reach D, there's a little bit of remaining work. Most of it was complete last fall, but our pumping plant number 4 needs to be relocated. That was just recently awarded to Sebelon Reed, and they were given a notice to proceed on construction, which should begin in the next week or two. And once that's complete, the Corps, concurrently with that work, is working on the project turnover. So once pumping plant 4 is complete, we should be able to take receipt of all the improvements back from the Corps, and then it's up to RD1000 to continue the operations and maintenance of that moving forward. Reach E and F, largely along the eastern boundary of the district along the Natomas East Main Drain. The Corps is working on 95% plans, which are due in July of this year. And the current schedule is to award the contract in July of 2022, with construction beginning in 2023 and 2024. Although our team with Safeco, DWR, and RD1000, we're looking to expedite the schedule to be complete in 2023. Reach F and G are on a similar time frame. They have produced to the district 35% plans, which we reviewed and provided comments back in March of this year. The Corps will be conducting, starting in April, they're conducting value engineering to help with identifying areas for improvement to either reduce cost or make construction easier or reduce impacts and right-of-way acquisition. And so that's going to be going on probably for about 60 days and be wrapped up by June 1st. After that, we anticipate that 65% plans will be provided to the locals for review and comment on to address some of those issues that we have, particularly along Sankey Road. And its current schedule is for contract award in 2022, with construction beginning in 2023 and 2024. Reach H and I, the final portions here, as we loop back around the basin, back to our starting point of Reach A. Reach H is in its 3rd year of construction. It's largely complete with all of the major levee improvements. However, there still is some patrol road construction that needs to occur, and fencing and reinstallation of the city or county's bike path along the levee crown. Reach I, construction of the cutoff wall has been complete along Garden Highway, and project finalization to turn it over to Safeco and the district is in progress. The design for Reach I Contract 2 to construct the patrol road and maintenance road and some levee slope flattening has been awarded to HDR engineers, and the Corps is currently working with Safeco and others on the necessary right-of-way acquisitions to complete that work. So if the right-of-ways can be acquired, the project could go to construction by late 2021. If not, then that project would be delayed. So that's our update since the 2017 video. We are very active on social media now. Big effort over the last 12 months to get our accounts up and running and increase our viewership and followers. So please reach out to us, give us a follow, send any comments or questions you may have. We'd be happy to answer them, and appreciate you allowing me to meet with you this morning, and I hope you have a great rest of your meeting.